Welcome back, everyone. Some people might be finding it hard to stay motivated during this quarantine. We can't go to the gym. We can put that off until later. We're sitting at home. Must mean that we can snack, right? I've admitted to that. Netflix has a great show out right now. Maybe we'll start all those projects, the cleaning, another time. Well, with us today to find some motivation, we have one of our favorites, Mrs. Central States International 2020, Ashley Ray. Hi, how are you doing? You have a beautiful backdrop there, inspiring. Hopefully you're staying home and staying safe. First, just give us an update on how you're doing.
I'm doing well. I was hoping the backdrop would distract from my roots that are growing out right now. So that's why I'm set up here.
We're all there. Our hair is all growing out. We got no nails, and the snacking and putting things off. It's a real issue right now, as well as people are just kind of stuck inside the house. But you're here to kind of get us back on track. Can we just start with, are you hearing that people are having a hard time staying motivated these days?
Absolutely. And I think that that's so natural. I think we're going to get that with everybody. And I think right now we're hearing a lot of the same tips and advice of, find a routine, do something physical, connect with friends, pick up a new hobby or watch Netflix. We're hearing a lot of those things. But today I just wanted to address 4 maybe a little bit deeper tips that I have for people. And I think those tips are going to help us really deal with the short-term and the long-term effects of quarantine and social distancing right now.
Okay, I love that. I need the help, and I know I'm not alone. So
we all do.
What's the number one thing you want to take a little deeper dive into?
Number one is we all really need to recognize and remember that quarantine and social distancing is going to look different for all of us. Yes, the social distancing, we can't get together with friends and we're all doing maybe the Zoom or the Skype meetings or FaceTime or whatever that might be. But quarantine especially is going to look different for every single one of us. Some of us maybe lost our jobs. Some of us are maybe able to work from home. Some of us, our kids are still at daycare, and for others, all of a sudden we became the teacher overnight. So it's being able to recognize that quarantine is different for each of us. It's not going to look the same, and we need to give ourselves grace, and we need to give other people grace during this time in this process.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, so how do you stay motivated?
There's, again, many different things that we can share, right? Get the physical activity, find a routine, connect with friends, all of those kind of surface level things. But number 2 that I would talk about is recognizing your emotions every day. Every single day is going to bring about something different. Some days I feel motivated and I'm energized and I'm doing stuff like this. And then other days I may be struggling a little bit. But it's really important to identify the fact that our emotions are going to be different every day during this process, and being able to recognize what those are and what the best way is to deal with them each day and not just shove them to the side and ignore them.
I've always agreed with you on that point. Feelings need to be validated, yes. And we're feeling differently. Okay, what's number 3 on the list?
Number 3, I would say is, again, we talked about connecting with people, right? But it is so important to try to connect with somebody outside of your environment. I love my husband and I love my kiddos, but I need to connect with people outside of my environment. And I would recommend trying to connect with somebody positive, somebody that especially if you're having a day where you're struggling, maybe somebody that you're going to have that positive interaction with that's going to help to lift your spirits.
Oh, I love that. We all have that always positive friend, and we need to seek them out a little more often, especially in these times. That's a great one, too. Okay, what's the last point?
To be that positive person for other people, too.
I love that. Okay. I'm going to reach out to you, okay?
Perfect.
I have your phone number. I'll text you. Okay,
Perfect.
And we have 1 more minute, so what's the last one that we need to focus on?
The last one is, again, maybe some of us aren't able to work right now. So trying to find something that you are incredibly passionate about. And that goes a little bit deeper in the sense of recognizing what you have to offer during this time. You might not catch me doing the dance videos online because I'm not a very good dancer. You don't want to see that. But I myself have something unique to offer. I have skills and abilities and experiences. I'm passionate about certain things. And so being able to identify what is it specifically that I have to offer during this time, not trying to jump on the bandwagon and do what you see everybody else doing maybe on social media, but really identifying what it is that you bring to the table and in what ways you can offer your services or your experiences, your skills to help everybody else during this time.
Oh, I love that. And that's going to bring positivity to others as well.
I think so, yes.
You know, sometimes I visit with you and everything just makes sense. And I think, why did I need you to tell me that? But that's why you're so good at what you do. That's why we need you right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. We all need that little extra motivation. Ashley Ray, I appreciate you. And I'm glad that you're doing well. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Stay with us. Coming up here on North Dakota Today, we talk about making the symptoms of COVID-19 more bearable with the experts at Catalyst Medical Center.